What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Skatepark Lessons with me, JB, here at the Sunnyvale Skatepark. And after 20 years of teaching skateboarding, I'm gonna teach you guys how to do backside and frontside slash grinds on coping. So check it out. The skill level for these tricks is beginner. The risk level for these tricks is medium. Slash grinds originated in the drained backyard pools of Southern California in the early 1970s. As these brave skateboarders gained in skill and confidence, they challenged themselves by pushing their limit of carves and kick turns faster and higher, until they could land risky tricks like edgers and wheelers on the pool coping. The skateboards of that time were assembled with roller skate trucks, which didn't allow for much contact for grinds due to how narrow they were in between the wheels. But as skateboarding gained in popularity, skateboard companies widened hanger design for additional stability, which unlocked the possibility for all sorts of new tricks, including grinds. For this trick, it helps if you can skate comfortably. Pump in a mini ramp, backside kick turn, frontside kick turn, drop in, frontside carve, backside carve, and knee slide. If you don't know how to do any of these, please refer back to my other videos on this channel to catch up. Here are the things you guys should do. Wear quality pads and a helmet for added confidence and protection while learning. Practice knee sliding out of a backside kick turn. Practice knee sliding out of your frontside kick turn. Loosen your trucks enough so you can stand on your board and make your trucks pivot back and forth by leaning on your heels and toes. Be warmed up, mentally alert, and focused when you practice so you can engage quick reflexes. Reflect on how you messed up or bailed, especially after a slam, so you can learn from it and make the proper adjustments. Practice on a 3-foot mini ramp or smaller first and work your way up to a bigger transition as you get better and build more confidence. Practice these moves enough to build your own creative combinations and style. Here are the things you guys shouldn't do. Don't try to slash by going fast at the coping at first. Learn to control your speed by pumping up and into your slash. Don't stand up at the top of your kick turn into your slash. Tuck down with your knees bent and stay leaned in to the bottom of the ramp. This will also make it easier for you to get into a knee slide if you need to. I hope you find Skatepark lessons to be helpful. Please support us. Click that like and subscribe button to encourage us to make a new video every week. The first thing I'm going to help you with is understanding the importance of foot placement while learning. For backside kick turn and slash, set your feet into riding position. Riding position is with your front foot just behind the front bolts, your back foot on the tail, and your heels and toes matching. Riding position will allow you to lean on your heels and toes with equal pressure for optimum control and stability. For frontside kick turn and slash, start in riding position and then wiggle your back foot so your heel hangs off the board and the balls of your foot are centered in the middle of the tail. Your back foot should be in the same position as if you were going to pop an ollie. Having your back foot set in ollie position will help prevent you from leaning on your toes as you make a frontside kick turn or slash. Pro tip for backside, your body goes where your head goes. Make sure you're leaning your head in over your toes while you're turning backside. Remember to pump up and reach up and into your back slash and tuck down low into your pump out. My pro tip for frontside, if you find yourself leaning on your toes while kick turning frontside, then adjust your feet closer to ollie position with both heels hanging off your board. You'll gain additional leverage to help lean back into your frontside. Loosening your trucks a little more may help as well. Here's how to practice and prepare for your slash. Learn to control your speed with pumping so you build confidence through consistency. Use some blue painter's tape and tape a 3-foot section under the coping where you feel comfortable practicing. This tape line will be your new temporary coping to use as a measurement tool to control your kick turn into your slash. Build good habits. Try not to let more than one wheel go over the tape line as you practice. You should feel your speed slow down at the top of your slash or kick turn and regain your speed as you pump out. I use this tape method to increase focus and minimize fear of the coping and to prevent hang-ups while learning. Here are the simple steps to learning a backside slash. Take a screenshot of this foot setup position so you have it for later. Your goal is to keep control of your balance, speed, and to pump with the rhythm of the ramp. Start by pumping in the flat bottom or drop in with both feet in riding position and work your way up closer to the coping. Now add in a backside kick turn on every other wall so you don't get dizzy. Keep adding power to each pump so you build momentum and get closer to the coping as you skate. Visualize a narrow rainbow shape on the ramp after you pump from fakie to regular. Bend down in the flat bottom and really pump up, following your rainbow path onto the coping. As you are about to hit the coping, push on the tail to start your backside kick turn and lean your head in over your toes and towards the bottom of the ramp. Backside kick turn with the coping to initiate your backside slash. Feel as your back foot heel wheel goes over the coping at the highest point of your kick turn. You should also feel your speed slow down as you slash, as well as feeling a little lighter on your feet. Stay leaned in on your toes and press down as you tuck into your front foot to get your front wheels back down on the ramp. Follow your rainbow carve back down the ramp and pump out. Pro tips for this trick: ultimately this is a backside kick turn on the coping, but as you get better, you can begin to add more speed and broaden your rainbow carve for a longer grind. Focus on controlling your speed through how hard you pump up and onto your grind. You can look down at your back wheels as you hit the coping so you can see when and where your heel wheel goes over the coping for additional confidence. Combine gravity with your pump to bring you back down from your kick turn or your slash. Remember, you don't need to swing your shoulder super hard for this. And if you feel like that's becoming a habit, try leaning into the ramp a little bit more. Don't panic. Focus on your pump up and into your rainbow carve and onto your back slash. Build trust in those knee pads and knee slides. How to add style. Leaning in towards the bottom of the ramp will help your back slash look more stylish, and you can even grab your nose as you backside slash. Here's how to bail. Go with momentum and lean your head in over your toes and drop to your knee slide, or lean onto your front wheels out of your backside kick turn and run out off of your front foot. Here are the simple steps to learning your frontside slash. Here's the foot setup position for your frontside slash, so be sure to take a screenshot so you have it for later. Your goal is to keep control of your balance, speed, and pump with the rhythm of the ramp. Start by pumping in the flat bottom or dropping in with your front foot in riding position and your back foot on the tail in ollie position, so the balls of your back foot are centered on the tail and your heel hangs off the edge. Keep pumping and work your way up closer to the coping. Add in a frontside kick turn on every other wall so you don't get dizzy. Keep adding power to each pump so you build momentum and get closer to the coping. Visualize a narrow rainbow shape on the ramp and make sure that the top of your rainbow touches the coping. Now bend down in the flat bottom and throw your body weight up hard to pump up, leaning on your heels to follow your rainbow path onto the coping. As you are about to hit the coping, let your legs ride up and underneath your body so your knees are bent and your body is in a tucked position. Start leaning on your heels more and push on the tail to initiate your frontside kick turn. Keep your arms out and shoulders with your board and lean your head and body back in towards the bottom of the ramp. Look down and watch your back wheels as they're about to hit the coping for additional confidence. Follow through with your frontside kick turn and into your front slash on the coping. Only allow for your back foot toe wheel to go over the coping at the top of your pump. At this point, you should feel lighter on your feet with your knees bent in a tuck position and begin leading into your front foot so you can put your front wheels back down onto the ramp. Follow your rainbow path back down the ramp as you pump out. Pro tip for this trick: ultimately this is a frontside kick turn on the coping, but as you get better, you can start to add more speed into it and broaden your rainbow carve into a longer grind. Feel how light your feet are on the board as you make your slash, and your body weight gets heavier as you pump out. Don't panic. The coping can make you nervous, but you can slash it. Focus on your balance and that big pump up reaching for the coping. You will need to push yourself a little harder each try until you get one wheel on the coping and then push yourself to get that slash. Here's how to add style. On bigger transitions, you can pump up and really reach and let that board ride up closer to eye level as you lean back extra hard for a more weightless feeling and a tighter tuck down into your pump out for more style. Here's how to bail. Go with momentum and follow through with your frontside turn. And if you mess up, spin your shoulders and chest forward, lean to your front foot to get your wheels on. Go with momentum and follow through with your frontside turn. And when you mess up, spin your shoulders and chest forward so you can pivot around your front foot and into a knee slide or run out. Here are some common problems and how to correct them. Scared of the coping? Use my tape method to practice building confidence and consistency, then try it on the coping. Missing the coping as you try? You really need to exaggerate your pump up and reach up for that coping. If that still isn't working, then add a little more speed into your pump up each try. Hanging up or wheels going over the coping? Don't start so fast. Control your speed, start slower, and work your way up little by little. Your goal is control. Need help committing? Set your goal to get a wheel just under the coping first, and then step up to getting a wheel on the coping. Find a good rhythm and give a little extra pump into it and get your slash. Please pay attention to how much speed you have into your rainbow path. If you have too much speed, broaden your rainbow path for a longer distance to travel and slow you down as well as gain a little more time. Too little speed and you need to make your rainbow path more narrow and ride more straight up and down for a shorter distance to travel, including a harder pump up and into your slash. Here are some related trick ideas to inspire you for more combinations. For beginner, try frontside and backside kick turn just under the coping on a quarter pipe or mini ramp. For intermediate, slash the coping backside, then frontside, and try your slash over a hip. For advanced, slash bigger transition, try front slash to fakie and front slash front revert. For pro, try switch backside slash, switch frontside slash, switch front slash front revert, and front slash a vert wall. The skate term for this lesson is wheeler. This is when you kick turn as high as possible and keep only one wheel on the coping. Remember that this is a channel and we have many more videos to inspire you. Click the blue Skate Heart logo to learn more. Please share this channel with your friends or anyone who would benefit from it, and they'll appreciate your consideration. We put a lot of time and love into making quality educational videos for you. We even upload them for free to help more people around the world. So please send a donation to keep this channel alive. Donation details and other important information, including my board setup, in the description box below. Leave me your comments or represent your country, including any questions you may have, your thoughts or feedback about this video, and ideas or lessons for future videos, so I can continue to do my best to help you reach your goals. I really hope you were inspired by this video and gained a better understanding of skateboarding. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to meet me back here for more of your favorite skate park lessons. Ron, gotta be on the outfit check here. Here's how to add style. Here's how to bail. That's from Batman, right?
Yeah, that's what
Look at me. Okay, ready, set. Damn, that was good.